Hello everyone, welcome back to another Mogul episode. Today we've returned to the mines to do some tidying up. I kind of connected some miners and it seems we have a problem. We're currently making too much crushed ore and it's overfilling our smelters, which is a problem, a big problem, because some of this ore makes its way here and then it makes a mess. It makes bad ores and it makes our things dirty, and yeah. Apparently they get dirty. I didn't know that. Like, this one's clean and that one's dirty, and you can clearly see the difference, but it's a thing you miss. But yeah, I'm gonna get rid of everything. And just like that, we removed everything that was at the start. Now, you may be asking yourself why I did that. Well, before we had everything just randomly being collected, like all the gold would be here and then all the iron would come through this way to the top, and then the coal would just be right here. Well, now we're gonna do something different. We're gonna use this thing right here. Apparently this bulk sorter is really good. It doesn't get clogged, it doesn't do anything that will be bad for everyone. And I have big plans for it. So I'm gonna put it right here. I don't know if this is a good location or place, but this is where it's gonna be. This is where all the iron and coal will come from, and it'll be dropped right about somewhere. I'm gonna try to make it the same height as two of these, so we could just deposit it into a crusher. You know, the thing is, I don't know if the crushers are gonna get clogged in any way. You know, like, the crushers get clogged. Hopefully they don't. But yeah, this is where the coal, iron, and what else is there? Coal, iron, and copper is gonna come through. And yeah, hopefully it works. Probably won't, but yeah. If we're gonna do that, that means we're gonna have to reorganize everything by connecting this and making it go over here and making it go up and into that. How will that work? Before we do anything, let's actually use some of my research points to get some smart splitters. We're gonna get a bigger box. Let's just see how it is. Here's a before and here is the after. Ooh, this would have been helpful when I was selling all my stuff and it took a while to sell. But okay, we got a bigger box. What else can we get? I'm gonna get basic scaffolding, a hopper, walled conveyors, ore splitter, and that's it for now. Maybe we'll get some later, but for now we're just gonna get those. Okay, well, let me get some of this stuff. This will be useful right here. Okay. Oh, okay. Interesting. Huh, I thought it was gonna be smaller for some reason. But maybe this will work. I thought it was just gonna be the same size of a conveyor. Right there, and then we'll just have all the ore coming from many directions fall into here. And we'll use, where are the walled conveyors? Some of these. Ooh, you know what? I don't think it's the same level. It's not. What happens if we move it back one more? Right there. I'm gonna use walled conveyors right here, like this, and then I'm gonna use uplift right there. Okay, so let's get, what are we gonna need? I want iron to be on this side, so we need an iron right there. like so. And hopefully this works, huh? I mean, all the ore is gonna come through here from all directions. You know what? Just for now, I'll put a bunch of these around. Oh, great. You know, for some reason I thought I was gonna be able to get rid of them like this, but I can't. So yeah, maybe I'll just put them temporarily, but I don't need all these. Alright, so this is gonna send all the coal, technically. All the coal and iron and stuff. Let's just grab some of this. Oh wow. But technically it's all gonna go in there. Like that, and it's all gonna get sorted. Okay, maybe I don't have this in there. Oh, right. I'm gonna need different ones. Interesting. Maybe we just make these two go that way and this one go this way to be put into another bulk sorter. That's gonna be right around here somewhere. Okay, so this is gonna lead into another one. Take the coal and the gold and bring it over here. And we'll have this one, where is it? This. Right here. It's gonna take the coal and the gold and bring it to a location that's yet to be discovered. But this will have the stuff coming through here. So let's just put some of these here. Some of the stuff's gonna come through there. Some of it's gonna come through here. And some of it's gonna come maybe to the same area. You know, something I just realized is that we're crushing the ore over there too. So that means we're gonna have to put crushed bits into each one of the things. So I probably shouldn't have removed all my foundations, but I think we're good. Yeah, we're good. All right, crushed iron in there too. And crushed copper too. So with that done, let's connect everything. Okay, now this one's connected now to... Just kidding. Okay, now that everything is connected, what do we do? I mean, everything's being organized, but now we have to figure out what we're gonna do with them exactly. I guess this is the hard part now. Is there a limit to how much a crusher could crush? Or is it just infinite? I mean, so far it's not causing a problem, but then again, there hasn't been a constant feeding of it. What am I gonna do with the coal? You know what, the coal, I'm gonna bring it around this way. For now, I'm just gonna let it accumulate here, but eventually, I'm gonna try to bring it right here. I don't think we'll have anything else to do with the coal. Maybe we will, maybe we won't, but if we do, it'll be sorted out later. Wait, we have another miner here. Let's connect this miner too. Let's try to connect all the miners we can. I know I still have some over there that I haven't connected, but I will eventually by the end of this video. But for now, let's buy 2 of those and 2 of these. Take. There we go. We have a miner right. Oh, I already have 19. When did I buy that many? Oh my. I didn't know I bought that many. I just shouldn't have bought 2 more. Well, that's connected. Let's connect this one too. Not that one, this one. Oh, it spits them out here. Why? Why do you do that? You're weird. Okay, so this is gonna get crushed. We need it to get crushed. Okay, let's just clear all of this. Is gonna get crushed with the crusher right here. Apparently, because you don't fit nowhere else. Or you can make the crusher right here. Brilliant. Brilliant. Now all the crushed bits are gonna come right here. Wrong. All the crushed bits are gonna go this way. Make a turn again. And we're gonna use a little up thing. And we're gonna use this thing. Right here. Washes it. Drops it. And now we're just gonna bring this thing all the way to the cell. Ta-da! That's one thing done. Like, and that's coal officially done because we don't have to use coal for a lot of things. Now we need gold. We need to figure out how gold's gonna work. So this is gonna be gold, and gold doesn't require a lot of things. We just need rods, ingots, and plates. Pretty sure. Unless we require something else. No, rods, ingots, and plates. Rods, ingots, and plates. So maybe we can have something like this that's gonna... No, it doesn't work because there's this huge thing right here in the way. Instead of facing this way, we're gonna make it face that way, and we're gonna make it go under all of this and then go up like this. We're gonna make it turn this way once more, and yes, I figured it out. Okay, now this is gonna take some of this. Let's turn this way. You gotta be kidding me. I don't think this can fit there, right? No, it can't. Yes, I think I did do it. I did it. I'm a genius. I am a genius. Let's go. At last. I have figured it out. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. Two polishers. And we need ingots right now, so I guess we could just merge them. But for now, I'm gonna block all of this off. This is gonna be territory of gold ingots. Future expansion coming through here. So we're trying not to use this. Because eventually we're gonna need plates, rods, and that's it. Plates and rods. Huh. You know what? That's not that bad. Whatever, we blocked all this area off. What? Why is there iron here? Was that an accident? Okay, well, whatever. That's just a once in a lifetime type of thing. Now we need to work on iron and copper. But this should be more easy since we have more space. At least I like to think. So let's get started. It's gonna come through here, go this way, and then I'm gonna go up, smart splitter right here. I'm gonna split that way. I'll make you go around once more to have you in the same direction. Like that. Are we just gonna have... Why? It's happening more frequent than I like it to. Oh wait, this isn't a wall conveyor. That's fine. There you go. What? Why is it not being walled? Hello? Oh, I guess I had to decide where the wall is. Well, this one has both. Why can't this one have both? Interesting. Huh. Couldn't we just have a smart splitter right here? One's gonna turn in ingots. We are going to need plates, so we're gonna need a rolling mill to make plates. But before that, we need a polisher. You know what? I think I'm gonna move this. Oh wait, no, yeah, I am. I'm gonna move this to be this way. And then just have this thing come right here, and we could push this back one more. So we have more space, so we could put a polisher. Maybe, maybe not. Okay, we can. Good. Now I guess there's no need for this here anymore. So, okay, that's polishing stuff. Gets polished. Now we're gonna need another smart splitter. Or does this not work with this? Kinda does. Kinda does. I'm gonna split these that way. These work better with this, right? Well, just to use them because I did buy 100 of them. Might as well. There, we have plates being made and iron ingots being sold. Nah, We're gonna make it... Ooh, I just realized we need rods too. You know what, for now, while we're here, let's make it focus on purely ingots. I think we could get ingots done so fast if we just let it finish, because we already have 240. So we'll let that go. We know that this will be making plates, so we're gonna decide what we do with this. And then once plates are done, we could just put the rod thing here and it's gonna make rods instead of... I mean, once ingots are done, we could put the pipe maker here. Not the pipe maker, the rod maker. And it's gonna make rods instead of ingots. And that's how we're gonna do it. But for now, we gotta focus on pipes. So we could just like literally make a turn right here now. Just kidding, no we can't. I just remembered that the pipe one, they decided to make it weird for no reason. Where is it? Here it is. I decided to make it like this. Oh wait, but it works. It works. That works. Yo. Never mind. They're good. They're smart. And then we can just make a turn right here and put this thing right here. Boom. We have everything for iron done. We're just gonna have to change stuff here, but that's okay. I don't really mind. Now, we need to do the same for copper, which shouldn't be that hard. Keyword shouldn't. And I already know how I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna make the stuff we're gonna sell come through here like ingots. It's gonna get dropped off in there. And yeah. So let's get to it. This, we need to make it lift up 2 times. I'll speed this up because it's basically gonna be the same as before. And there we go. We have finished that. Oh, would you look at that? We finished the iron ingot part. So that means we can remove 2 of these conveyors and put down a pipe extruder. Just kidding, it has to be 3. Pipe extruder. Don't tell me we need more space. Oh, that sucks. That means we just have to make some small minor adjustments. There we go. That's gonna bring the pipes, and that should be a worry of the past. Well, I guess we're gonna focus on pipes here for now. And then when the time comes, we're gonna focus on plates, but yeah. I don't think we're making enough copper to focus on 2 things like we are in iron. This is everything being automated except the basic stuff and junk stuff. Right now, I am going to go ahead and connect every single miner. That means we're gonna have to buy some of these. I'll buy like 10 for now. Ooh, my inventory's quite full. I completely forgot about that. So that means I'm about to sell some stuff. Like this cannon. This, we only have one of those. What else? I didn't even use these, so let's sell that. I'm gonna keep these just in case. We need this. I didn't use this. Okay, well, that should be it. So let's start the montage, I guess. You know what? I haven't even connected all of them, but it seems my factory is at a limit once again. What do I do? What do I do? Well, on the bright side, we finished gold plating, so gold ingots, so I guess we could make these into rods now. Yay. Now, what do I do about my iron situation? At least the other ones are doing fine for now. But this is not. What's happening here? Oh, right. I was sending this stuff to be sold here. Probably can't do that now. I guess we'll just have to turn it this way. And it'll be sold over here. So that should fix that problem. Oh, and this is just falling into nothing. Okay, that should fix that. Interesting. So, are we gonna fix it or are we gonna leave it like that? So, I kind of left and went to go eat. And I kind of forgot to hit record. So y'all missed not much actually. I kind of just destroyed or removed some of the gold stuff and all the iron things. Because if y'all remember before, well, I don't know why I'm saying if y'all remember, because for y'all it's like seconds ago and for me it's been a couple minutes. But we had a lot of ores being demolished and our what's it called? Our forges were being overfed. And that is a big problem. So right now, my idea is to move this a little bit more this way. Since gold, we just need plates and ingots, and those we could easily make them over here. I'm thinking about taking some of this gold area, and reducing it to about here maybe. Hold up, this is making, oh wait, gold takes gold that way. We need the forge back here. And this is gonna come back around and merge this way. Okay, yeah. So we've reduced the gold area from all of this to just this. And we could technically just make this connect that way. Because I'm thinking of having 4 forges and they're all going to connect right here where it gets broken up into rods and pipes. So yeah, let's establish where it's all going to connect. It's all going to have to connect here somewhere. So that means we're going to need a forge this way and a forge this way. And it also means we're gonna need everything coming through here. Oh wait, we need a smart splitter. So a smart splitter is gonna take all the crushed iron and put it here. And then it's gonna take this and put it there. Something like this, maybe? I was thinking a lot while I was eating, I'm not going to lie. I was like, okay, so we have a problem and I don't know how to resolve it. But I think this is the best solution. We're gonna take this and make it this way. Bring it down. Around. And in. And that should resolve our over. Oh wait, we still have to connect this. But so, this is easy. We just have to do this. Bring it here. And make it turn in. Like I was saying, this is gonna resolve our problem we were having with the overflow of ore. And it's using a little bit more of the gold space, but that's fine with me because again, the gold doesn't require a lot. It just needs plates, rods, and ingots. So technically this should work. Let me just turn everything on and see if it overflows again or not. Now, hopefully the gold and the copper doesn't overflow too. Alright, well, we'll let this run a little bit and see if there's any problems. We've already completed the iron rods too, so you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna remove this and make it make some plates just so it speeds up the process a little bit. That's the wrong one. Do I not have another one? I hear this. Gonna take them and turn them right in. Something we are slacking still is copper. I mean, right now we're focusing on the ingots and pipes, but copper is very slow. Oh. You know, I was about to say everything's running flawlessly, but some things are falling over here. By things, I mean these pipes. And I believe that has an easy fix. We just remove this and replace it with the walled one. Now that should not be having any problems. But now everything is officially running flawlessly. Anyways, I'm proud of all the work I did. It was a pain, but it's worth it in the end. We're completing most of the things manually. I mean, we still have to change some of the machines to make more stuff, but I'm fine with that. Like, it's not a problem to me. Is it the most efficient? Probably not. Is it the most automation that it can be? Probably not, but it's working and it's gonna get these quests done. But with that being said, I think it's a good stopping point. Tomorrow, maybe I'll make another video, well, most likely, and we'll finish off these quests and connect all the miners, because I've yet to connect all of them. I connected most today, but not all of them, and that's probably going to cause some issues like it did with the iron. So if it does, we're going to fix that and complete all the quests there is in this game. And yeah, this is Bob signing out.